Prepositions are small words in English that come before a noun. Prepositions can tell about time, location, and movement. In this video, we're looking specifically at prepositions of location, prepositions that tell where something is. Because English prepositions are different than prepositions in other languages, sometimes they can be confused and used incorrectly. This list will help you clarify when to use specifically the preposition in, on, and at. Let's start with in. We use the preposition in before continents, countries, provinces, and states, which are very similar but politically defined differently, cities, buildings, and rooms. And if you can imagine maybe an upside down triangle going from larger to smaller, you can keep this straight. So a continent is bigger than a country is bigger than a province or a state is bigger than a city, and a city is bigger than buildings, and buildings are bigger than rooms, but they're all contained within each other. And so here we see in Asia, in Mexico, in Ontario, in Wisconsin. People live in cities, a building, in that garage, in a room, in room 25. We also use prepositions of location to talk about where something might be in terms of in a piece of transportation. So small transportation. I left my keys in my car. We have specific phrases. For example, the corner of a room. So we say in the corner of a room where two walls meet. The chair is in the corner of the room. We can also use it in a class. So where are the students? The students are in science class. We use on with furniture and on a wall. We use it with streets, with two-wheeled machines, such as bikes and motorcycles, with big transportation, such as buses, boats, and trains, and in a set phrase, on the corner of two streets. So on furniture, the pillows are on the sofa. On streets, I live on Bridge Street. Two-wheeled machines, I ride on a motorcycle. Large transportation, they came to America on a boat. And Taco Bell is on the corner of State Street and Mifflin Avenue. Finally, we use at with addresses, events and activities, and places in everyday life. And this is where it can get a little confusing. So addresses are very specific. Remember, we use on a street, but at a specific address. So he lives at 443 State Street. They will meet at a concert. That's an event or an activity. And we study at the library or we shop at the mall. Those are places in everyday life. So at work, at school, at home, and so on. Again, this takes a little bit more practice and exposure, but in general, this list will be very helpful. Here's a full list of prepositions of location. You can pause the video and study it and read the sentences.